What's up, guys? Mr. Land here, looking at chapters 3 and 4 of A Narrative Life of Frederick Douglass, an American Slave. I can tell you, if you read these two chapters, then you know this is a couple of difficult chapters to read because of the sort of extreme violence that was perpetrated against these slaves. Douglass recounts several murders for nothing other than getting some tar on you because you were trying to get some fruit from a garden, or falling asleep while you're trying to take care of a baby in the middle of the night. And for anybody, many of you probably don't know this yet, but having a couple of kids, I can tell you that it's pretty difficult to stay awake all night with a crying baby. So I can't imagine if you were having to do that multiple nights with no rest and being literally murdered for falling asleep for that. It's just insanity. And having to face no consequences, no persecution for any of this stuff. Literally being shot in the face because you're trying to wash some of the wounds off of your back from being whipped and you don't want to get out of the water. So it's pretty graphic, pretty difficult to read, but I think necessary for us to understand really the gravity of what these slaves were enduring. And you're going to hear during the course of your 8th grade studies some of the arguments that some of the Confederates used to try to justify the institution of slavery. And this first person evidence from Frederick Douglass is very important and very powerful in showing the rest of America that the treatment of these slaves was an abomination, that it was not, they were not being treated well at all, as many of them were being led to believe. So really important for us to kind of get this first person account, as difficult as it may be to stomach and read about. Interested to read about the slave who was sold down to a Georgia trader because he just didn't recognize his master and talked about how his master wasn't treating him that well. And Douglass says, they learned the lesson that anytime somebody asked you how your master treated you, you always said he treated you well. So make sure you guys answer a couple of questions underneath this video, and look forward to meeting back to talk about chapters 4 and 5. 5 and 6. Yeah, this was 3 and 4. So 5 and 6 next time. All right.